Good morning, everybody. Good morning from Srinagar. We have a busy day at Srinagar today. First, we're going to head out to, it's 9 a.m., 9:15 a.m. First, we're going to head out to have breakfast because that's the most important thing. Second, we're going to the KTM service center. We'll get the suspension. Let's see if we get the part there. So suspension, brake, chain and air pressure in the tires. That's the second thing. And once we drop the bike off there, then we can go about town and explore Srinagar. Okay. Yeah. Let's do a quick cold start first and let it idle for about a minute or so. Oh, I never saw the time. It's 9:30 already. I woke up late. I just got a good full night's sleep. Dad woke up early. He went out for sightseeing and walked around Dal Lake and met some people, spoke to people, asked them about the KTM service center. We also need to fuel up. We're low on fuel. By the way, this one came 422.9 kilometers yesterday on a single tank of petrol. Fuel economy 42.4 kilometers to the liter. Crazy. And we've got 60 more kilometers of range, but this thing started blinking, so we need to fuel up now. Yeah, as I was saying, Dad went out and explored a little bit, so he knows where we can get breakfast. And he also asked the people, he saw somebody with a KTM Duke 200 and he asked him where the service center was. He gave him directions and all. So very resourceful my father is. Oh, this is it, the Big Chill. That's the breakfast place. ना नहीं जी, नहीं, हम यहाँ खाने जा रहे हैं. अच्छा जी, ठीक है. Okay. I'm going to park here and then go to have breakfast at the Big Chill. This is at Dal Gate. The hotel is right here at Hotel Lane in Dal Gate, near Dal Gate. Oh, shut up. Breakfast is done. 2 mixed parathas, paneer and aloo with dahi, achar and chole, and a bottle of water. Total 180 rupees. Plus the hotel that we stayed at last night, which we will check out of today. That one cost us 1500 bucks for the night. We had dinner at the hotel, so we don't have that bill yet. But when I do have that bill, I will add it to the list. Okay? जी नहीं चाहिए, थैंक यू ना, हम कहीं काम से जा रहे हैं. There's a lot of security here, military protection. We'll just take a quick look at Dal Lake and then head back towards the KTM service center. What a pretty view. So that's how Dal Lake looks. Look at all those houseboats, so many of them. It's a nice cool breeze in the air. It's sunny yet cool. I can feel the wind inside my jacket. It's that cold. It's not very cold, it's cool. It's nice. It's just superb, man. Dal Lake. Right now it looks like a canal, a river, because it's narrow, but out there it just opens up and becomes wide like a sea. जी मैं एक जी सुनिए तो जी बात तो सुनिए. ये जो है गाड़ी के साथ में आई है नंबर प्लेट. गाड़ी के साथ ही में आई है नंबर प्लेट. हमने
आपको, मगर आगे आपको दिन में बहुत तंग करेंगे. मैं नहीं बोलता हूँ वो बात.
आप जो बोल रहे हैं वो सही है,
मैं तो समझ गया,
पर ये गाड़ी के साथ में ही आई है. हमने अलग कुछ नहीं करवाया जी.
मगर आज तो ये नंबर प्लेट नहीं चलता. जहाँ आप जाओगे अभी 10 कदम आपको अभी रोकेंगे आपको फिर. अच्छा जी. अब कहीं मेरे जैसे आदमी को छोड़ दे, कहीं कोई अफसर होगा वो आपको नहीं छोड़ेगा. ठीक है जी, कोई बात है. समझ गया. नंबर प्लेट ऑनलाइन वो वाला होना चाहिए, इसमें एक लोगो होता है.
कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है. वो बोल रहे हैं ना,
मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ अभी नंबर प्लेट बदलना है तो नहीं हो सकता. मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, मैं तो छोड़ रहा हूँ आपको, मगर कि इस नंबर प्लेट में आपको दिन को 100 जगह रोकेंगे.
ठीक है जी. हम मुंबई जाएंगे ना, तब एक बार जांच करके फिर कर देंगे उसको. ठीक है ना जी. थैंक यू.
ऑर्डर तो यहाँ से नहीं जाता, ऑर्डर वहीं से आता है.
बिल्कुल
ऑर्डर वहीं से आता है ना.
ठीक है. थैंक यू जी.
अभी आप आगे पहुँचोगे फिर आपको रोक के ये नंबर प्लेट देखकर ही हम रोकते हैं.
अच्छा जी,
चलिए.
थैंक यू. there's an empty structure of a building and there's military posted inside on top of the building. We have to go right. Yeah, there's a bit of a thing in Kashmir, in Srinagar, where you know, the armed forces are always active and in action because of all the tension, political tension. There's so much you know, stress in this region. So all this is for the safety and security of the locals and of tourists. Okay, our job is done at KTM Service Center, Srinagar. It's called Stag Automobiles. Lovely service center, very nice people, very appreciative. I mean, in general, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया जी, खुदा हाफिज़, मिलते हैं. Yeah, as I was saying, in general the people of Kashmir are a little less, I mean, they don't have a very great sense of humor, as in they're very serious, they don't joke around much. So very serious people we met, all of them, very to the point, but they did the job. And they changed the rear suspension, they just swapped it out completely, and they flushed out the brake fluids from both brakes and replaced the brake fluid. Suspension feels nice and new and supple, not bouncy like yesterday. And they cleaned the chain, they reset it, they lubed it. Total bill came to 6679. I was expecting that much. I was expecting a little more, considering the rear brake master cylinder might also have gone and would need replacement, but it didn't. Considerably, it's a large bill, a significant amount, but that's the price you have to pay if you want to do 5,000 kilometers. On the way, we saw a few houseboats at Dal Lake, so we might go check out some of the houseboats there. If we get a place to stay for the night, we'll check into a houseboat and stay there, and then we'll go for a shikara ride on the Dal Lake. This Kashmir Heart, you can go there for shopping. This is Jammu and Kashmir State Power Development Corporation. It's a nice large building here, looks like a government building. Crime Branch Kashmir. Yeah, very much a government building. Beautiful little fountain spraying everything with water, even my camera. We're lucky we found a hotel very close to Dal Lake. Actually, we were searching for hotels near Dal Lake and we found one, and we were lucky to find one at that time at night, 10:30 in the night. We had just arrived from Leh at about 10 o'clock at night, and we checked in at 10:30. It's a nice hotel, Hotel York. Cozy place for a couple or a small family to live in. It costs about 1,500 bucks per night on GoIbibo, so we got a deal there. Yeah, Hotel York at Hotel Lane near Dal Gate. Check it out. Time to leave Hotel York at Srinagar. I'm just going to reset the trip meter to 0. Let me turn on the intercom, and we are off. And we are off towards Patni Top. So there were so many different plans that we had. You know, we were thinking we'll explore Srinagar today and stay back in Srinagar for today and leave for Chandigarh tomorrow. But the ride from Srinagar to Chandigarh on Google itself is 11.5 hours, which we don't want to do in a single day. So we thought, let's break it. Let's go to Pahalgam, that everybody here suggested us to go. Pahalgam, and then from Pahalgam we'll go towards Chandigarh. But Pahalgam is a little off the road, so we don't think we'll go to Pahalgam, because it's an hour's diversion from the highway, and then in the morning we have to traverse that 1 hour back to the highway. So we're thinking we'll go to Patni Top now, which is 4.5-5 hours from here. So we'll reach there by evening, and tomorrow from Patni Top we'll go down towards Chandigarh, which is again only 8 hours riding, so that'll save us a lot of time. I think we're going the wrong way. Obviously we didn't have time to explore Srinagar. It was never in our plan, in our scheme of things, so we don't have days to explore Srinagar, so we'll just explore whatever we see on the road from here to Patnitop, and then from Patnitop onwards to Chandigarh. We need petrol, yeah, we need petrol, so both of us, we're going to stop here and fill petrol. No petrol, they don't have petrol. Turn around. Yeah, the bill for last night's dinner was 530 rupees, so we'll add that to our sheet, our Excel. जी मुंबई यहाँ श्रीनगर में रुके थे, अभी आज जाएंगे पटनीटॉप, फिर पटनीटॉप से जाएंगे चंडीगढ़, फिर उदयपुर, फिर मुंबई. It's 1168 in mine, 11 liters, 8 liters in his. 1961 जम्मू नहीं, पटनीटॉप. 1961.13
एक ही से कर रहा है,
एक ही साथ में जी. Ramban 138, Jammu 261. We only have to go 164 to Patnitop. Google Maps says we'll reach by 6:26 p.m. It's very hot and humid in Srinagar today. On the way to Patnitop, we have stopped for a quick tea break, and we'll buy some kesar for home from Gulistan Kesar House. I just need to charge my Bluetooth intercom device also, so we'll break here for 15 minutes and then leave. See you tomorrow. Paradise, exquisite taste, and the taste was actually quite exquisite. We had rajma chawal, a little bit of rajma chawal. It was wonderful, delicious, just lip smacking. I haven't had such rajma chawal ever before in my life. And after rajma chawal we had tea. Tea was dad had normal tea, I had namkeen tea, and that salty tea. It's a specialty in Kashmir. And we bought saffron and dry fruits. Tea and rajma chawal was $120 along with a bottle of water, and the experience was priceless. Saffron we bought out here at Pampore. It is said that, you know, the purest saffron in India comes from Pampore, and this is how it's being farmed. Acres and acres of farmland where only saffron is grown, nothing else. So all the way from the when we hit the highway coming out of Srinagar, this is all that we can see on either side of the road. Acres, really, like kilometers of just saffron farming. So October 15th to the end of November are the 1.5 months of harvest. That's when a major part of the activity happens on the fields of India's saffron. Look at that, man, it's just mind-blowing. So I got a lot of saffron for everybody at home, small little boxes of 1 gram each to gift to people. We have crossed the intersection that goes towards Pulwama. There is a toll gate 1 kilometer ahead. All these poor truck drivers, they're just waiting around for all of eternity. This line of trucks that you see goes back about 8 or 10 kilometers, even more than that. There must be about 50,000-60,000 trucks so far. Okay, this is the start of the line, I think. This is where it begins. Yeah, it must be 10 kilometers from here. These trucks are just standing here. I don't know for what. For inspection, for checking, for divine intervention. North portal of the tunnel on NH44. This is at Kazigund, Qazigund, Kazigund. This looks like it's a really long tunnel. I don't know where this goes out, but looks like a nice tunnel. This one also has like emergency phone stations where you can, if in case of an emergency, you can stop and call. This tunnel is long, really long. It never, oh, there it is. Yeah, I have reached the end. I have reached the end of the tunnel. Wow, that was long and extremely dusty. You can't see more than 50 or 100 meters away because of all the dust. I need to stop. I need to take a break and I need to clean my helmet visor and my sunglasses also, because everything is dusty right now. So we'll take a break. I think this was the longest tunnel I've ever been in. It was definitely longer than the Atal tunnel, just that it wasn't at that high of an altitude. We had a quick chai break at Swarna Bhavan Dhaba, right outside the Kazigund Banihal tunnel. The Kazigund Banihal tunnel is one of the longest in India. It's not longer than the Atal tunnel. I was mistaken, I'm sorry. I just checked. It's 8.5 kilometers long, whereas the Atal tunnel is more than 9 kilometers long. But there is another tunnel coming up in probably a couple of hours, in maybe an hour and a half, which is called the Chenani the Chenani something tunnel. I forget the name. Dr. Samaprakash Mukherjee tunnel, that's the name of the tunnel, and that will come up in an hour and a half, which is almost 10 kilometers long. So that's probably the longest tunnel in the country. We are now very close to Banihal, or this is Banihal, I think, and we are going from Banihal to Patni Top, and we just learnt that Patni Top is the hill station which has been bypassed by the Syama Prakash Mukherjee tunnel, the longest tunnel in the country. If we don't take that tunnel and we go to Patni Top, we spend almost 4 extra hours of riding time. So we thought, to save that, we'll just bypass Patni Top, take the tunnel, go down to Udhampur and stay in Udhampur tonight. Towing a stranger's bike in Banihal. Poor guy was pushing his bike down the road. तेल खत्म हो गया है क्या? अच्छा, गियर में स्टार्ट करके देखो. नहीं हो रही. Okay, I'll just let him off at his destination and then move on towards Jammu. Sorry, Udhampur. We've had the longest traffic jam on this road. This is not the highway, this is sort of like a bypass or a diversion that we have had to take, because the road is not fully constructed on that side. So we have to go via this hilly mountain road. It's nice that we get to enjoy this nature and enjoy this valley. Just so pretty, man. Unfortunately, it's going to become dark soon, so we won't be able to enjoy this lush scenery for very long. But for however long we can, it's just pretty. It's just really gorgeous. What a big traffic jam these little babies have caused. The whole tunnel is jammed because of this. There's many sheep. There's so many goats. There are cows. There are horses. These are ponies actually, not horses. Very cute ones. परेशान करता है. So if the trucks and the terrain were not enough of a problem, then we have these little cuties to make a big jam out of it too. Poor things, they're going back home from a long day of work. There's one dog, one puppy in between all these animals. We have halted for the day. 126 kilometers done. The time is 8:05. We are halted at Ramban. This hotel is called Hotel Usman Owais. We don't want to go ahead today because we just want to chill. We just shortened our ride time from Srinagar to Chandigarh by 4 or 5 hours. So tomorrow is just going to be 11.5 or 12 hours of riding. And the bikes are parked here. We're gonna stay back, finish work for the day, have a couple of hours of work time and then rest for the night, and then we'll head out at 4 or 5 in the morning when all this traffic on this road, on this bad road, is gone. So we'll call it a night. I'll see you guys in the morning. Until then, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. See you next time.